Hey, what's up everyone? Ryan here, and I'm back with another PGA Tour 2K25 Career Mode Series video. Today it is time for the final major championship of Ryan Gamer's rookie season on the PGA Tour, the Open Championship at Royal Portrush Golf Club. Ryan Gamer has already won 2 majors this year, the Masters and then the US Open. We are looking for our 3rd major championship in our rookie season. The PGA Championship was definitely disappointing for Ryan. We had 2 good rounds and then 2 really not so good rounds in that tournament. But we bounced back in the next major, the US Open. We dominated at Oakmont Country Club, and we're looking to do that again at Royal Portrush. And Ryan Gamer is coming off a big win last week in the Bass Rock Open. What a tournament that was, and what a finish. Ryan Gamer gets the win by 1 stroke, 19 under to 18 under. That was an electric tournament. And then before that, we won the John Deere Classic. That was an epic final round. We've been playing great golf. The putter has been hot, but link style golf. Royal Portrush is going to be a much different course than we just played, right? It's all about hitting fairways here. Course management is going to be key, and honestly, this practice round this week is going to be very important to get ready for this golf course. Now, I do play really well in this game at Royal Portrush, so hopefully that continues here in this major championship. This will be a 4-round tournament, and then coming up after this, we had the 3M Open, and then the regular season finale, the not championship, then the FedEx Cup playoff starts. So not much left in Ryan Gamer's rookie season. Let's finish strong, everybody, on our road to the Tour Championship at East Lake. But yes, this will be a 4-round tournament, so stay tuned. And today we're going to be doing the practice round and then diving into round number 1. So I have timestamps for you all in the video description, so feel free to jump ahead if you want to go ahead and do that. And if you all get some enjoyment today, drop a like. It really helps the channel, and subscribe for plenty more sports game content. Multiple ongoing Ryan Gamer Career Mode series here on the channel. And I do want to point out, YouTube has a new hype feature as well. So you can see the hype button underneath the videos, depending on what device you're watching on. And that really helps boost videos. So I think you get 1 to 3 hypes per day on video. So if you haven't already done that today watching, feel free to click that hype button. It's free, and it really helps my videos. Now, before we dive into the practice round here at Royal Portrush, I want to upgrade our driver. We have not upgraded our driver in a long time in this series. Many of you have reminded me of this. So let's actually upgrade our driver. I'm not going to really upgrade all the other clubs, but we're going to evolve the driver. I got plenty of Evo tools at the top right, and I just got 1 more experience token from the shop so that we have 10. That way we can level it up. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and spin the 5 level up tokens that we have, or 5 out of the 10, and we're going to evolve it again, and we're going to do the same exact thing and make sure we get this club up a couple more. I feel like Ryan Gamer needs a little bit more distance off the tee going here in the end of the season. This is something that I've been needing to do for a while that many of you have pointed out. So thank you for always reminding me, because you all have not been wrong. Okay, so now the driver has been leveled up. I've put 5 power fittings on there. I know there's a little of diminishing return when you stack multiple of the same fittings, but still our driving distance moved from 281 to 284. Those 3 yards can make a big difference, and especially if we hit some power drives as well, we're going to get more distance on those. So yeah, I think this is a good time to do that. I've been meaning to do this for quite some time. I just always forget, and you can see I've not leveled up the other clubs yet. I guess as we get more level up tokens, we will do that as well. But it's going to be a while till we can do that, because as you can see, I'm running low on VC there at the top, and I think it's 150 VC for each level up token you get, and that's quite a bit. That's like 3 rounds of golf. So yeah, it's going to be a while before we can actually do that, but we did finally level up our driver. It has been a long time, right? So I think we're going to be ready to go here for this practice round. I also want to point out, I finally spent the 500 VC to respec our skills and get rid of the shot types I don't hit in this career mode. So that means we've been fully able to max out our T skills here, which is going to be very important for the power drive, right? This was something we didn't have fully upgraded because we didn't have the points. You can see what I focused on in the approach categories, and then recovery was easy because we don't hit the other shots. Now, I thought about maybe going down this left side with the other skill points we have to get the recovery, but I never really hit the recovery, even with my other player builds, so I don't think it's important. And now you can see here, splash, the only thing we upgraded in bunker, recovery. A lot of shot types I do not hit, so no need to focus on them. And this, you can see our green as well. The most important one here is the green reader fully maxed out. So that's where we are going into this major championship. So I respect the skills. We can hit it further, and we have a better power drive now. So that's going to be a game changer. Many of you all have been telling me to do this for a long time, and I finally did it. Now it's time for the practice round here at Royal Portrush. So you can see from training, we have +7 putt weight, rhythm, and contact. So still focusing on putting every week. I think that's the way to go with our player build we have right now. This practice round is going to be very important. Now, I wish that the practice rounds were very similar to the conditions you play for the round. We're trying to get that 7 attribute boost. We got to score a 2 under or better. And I also want to point out, we are still on 96% AI difficulty. So well above legend, 6 above legend, actually. And we've been playing good at 96 recently. We've had exciting tournaments. I know it could backfire for this major tournament, but I still think it's the right play. I'm not going to lower the difficulty just because we're getting to a major. We've won multiple tournaments playing on 96% AI difficulty. I know it gets wild sometimes, but I feel like it's in a good place with the way we've been playing lately. There's going to be that tournament where we probably get crushed. I hope it's not Royal Portrush, but we'll see. I still think 96% is the sweet spot. So 553. Uphill 4 feet, and one thing I need to check after this tournament, we need to go into settings and make sure that this is set to 4 rounds. I believe I changed it to 4 rounds at the end of the last episode, just to be sure. Here we go. Now, I know we upgraded the power drive, but I don't think we're going to be hitting too many power drives here at Royal Portrush. I just don't think it's really going to play that way. This is a link style golf course. I mean, tight fairways. We're probably going to actually lay back off the tee quite a bit on this course this week. So I don't think that power drive is going to be that useful. So 254, uphill 4 feet, 9-mile-per-hour wind. What I'm going to do here is take a little bit off the 3-wood. I want it to hit this left to right slope like right here and then trickle on up that way. That's what I'm going to go for. Now, the main thing about these practice rounds is just getting in rhythm, right? Get the swing there. Obviously, you're trying to get 2 under or better to get the max attribute boost because it makes such a huge difference. This is going to be difficult. Now, in the actual round, this shot's going to be almost impossible with how fast the greens are going to be. But here, I think it said they're moderate green speeds, so this won't be as tough. Still be tough, though. That's perfect. Wow, it's still fast. We'll be interested to see what these green speeds are right now. 133, yeah, it's going to be probably 150, 151 in the actual tournament. That's a big difference. That chip shot in the actual round is rolling probably 10 more feet. We'll take it. Birding to start, everybody. Come on. It's the Open Championship, the final major of Ryan's rookie season. Oh, boy. Means we're that much closer to Ryan's nemesis, East Lake Golf Club. Oh, boy. But I will say, I play so much better at East Lake in this game. A 504 downhill 7. Is this the hole we pull out the power drive? It's practice. 297? I tell you, the upgrades didn't do too much on it. Yeah, are the sweet spots a little bit bigger? I mean, I guess. If you want to call it bigger, I don't know. I don't think it really is, but I'm going to try it for fun. No, let's not do it for fun. This practice round is still very important. Choke tee shot. We might need to do that instead of a partial driver sometimes. I've never even thought about that. It's a much better sweet spot. I've never even thought about that. Oh, no. Maybe I should never think about it again. No, see, we got lucky. I think instead of doing a partial driver, that might be the play. because respecking our skills allowed me to upgrade fully the choke tee shot too. And I use the choked approach all the time. It's a great shot, so maybe I need to use the choked drive more often. 213 left here. The pin is at the back left, and everything is funneling from right to left. I really like a 4-iron here. Hit a little bit steep, fade it into the wind, and go right for it. Any of you all getting tired of Ryan's PGA Championship gear? We're not taking off this gear. I'm just telling you right now. Jerry the Caddy makes Ryan wear it every round number 1. And honestly, Jerry might make Ryan wear it every round this week. We'll see. So we will not be wearing the Open Championship gear. Gotta remember the PGA Championship. It's always in Ryan's memory. It reminds him of that poor performance. Here we go. Let's get this birdie. Some of you are like, Ryan, this is turning into PGA 2K21 and 2K23 all over again. Ryan wearing the same outfit for 2 years. Yes, it might be now, but it didn't used to be. I used to change outfits a lot until this shirt has been the winning factor. If it ain't broke, you don't fix it, right? Ryan has been wearing the same 2 shirts recently and has dominated since then. We're not changing it. Sunday red on the final round. Now, I don't know our round 2 and 3 outfit this week. We might just use this. I don't know. We'll see. This is when we pull out the power drive. Let's try it. Let's try it and see what happens. This is a good birdie hole, even if we mishit this. An upgraded power drive does not make it much easier. Well, if your swing's good, does it matter? Please hope we have that swing during the tournament. But this brings up a very important question. Do we go for it? Right? I don't know. You all tell me. Land it short. We're going on up. What? Yeah, I think we do. Yeah, that'll do. I think we go for it, everybody. Oh, boy. Don't use them all up, Ryan. Let's not use up all the eagles. Oh, boy. 3 under. Royal Portrush, our final hole of the practice round right now. A long par 3. Hole number 16. What a shot. A very high difficult shot as well. High difficulty. Yeah, I mean, that was beautiful. I'm going to draw this. Is this we pull out a choked approach? We don't really have a good club for it. Yeah, we don't really. Choked driver is not going to be the way. It's going to have to be a partial driver. The 3-wood's not going to get far enough. I mean, it might. No, I don't think it will. So it's got to be a partial driver. A shot I practice a lot. I'm going to draw this against the wind here. This is a great hole to practice, honestly. See how the wind plays. Pretty good. It's not going to stop, right? Okay, so maybe a 3-wood, land it short, hit it shallow, right? Maybe a choked 3-wood, hit it very shallow and de-loft it, fly it under the wind if we had the same wind. That might work. We've had a lot of chip action today. It's not a good sign, is it? Ryan, focus up. Just because we're 3 under doesn't mean we've won it. 2 under is the goal. Let's not throw this away. That's not me, big time. I was talking. We did it. That's all that matters. We don't talk about hole 16 practice round. All we talk about is that is a 2 under par, everybody. So what a practice round. We had +7 to all attributes. That was so close. So going into this tournament, we had +7 putt weight, +7 putt rhythm, +7 putt contact, along with +7 to all attributes. But we got to make sure that this is set to 4-round tournaments and 4 rounds full. And again, we are on still 96% AI. I know it's made it a lot tougher recently. We've seen wild things in some tournaments, but it's been very competitive. And 95, 96 seems to be the sweet spot. But for now, I'm really enjoying 96. So I know that's 6 percentage points above legend, but still, it's been fun. And we've had some great tournaments. And I want to see how it plays in a 4-round major championship. But it is time. Round number 1 of the Open Championship at Royal Portrush, the final major of Ryan Gamer's rookie season on the PGA Tour. I'm fired up. I'm focused. Let's get the job done here today, everybody. So, conditions we have. High winds, blowing in the east direction, firm, fast. It's going to play much different from a green speed perspective compared to the practice round, right? Going to play a lot different, a lot more challenging. Let's dominate, everybody. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling ready. Get those 1-times ready. Let's play high-level golf, everybody. Come on.
Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Sit down and make yourself comfortable. It's time to start our first-round coverage of the Open Championship. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by 2002 PGA champion Rich Beam and Luke Elvey, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy down on the course.
It is time, everybody. The leader right now is Nate Lashley, 8 under par here, finished for the day. So we have an afternoon tee time here. Let's dominate, everybody. I'm feeling good. The swing is feeling ready. Let's get the job done.
Let's get down to the first hole.
Look, Jerry's saying, you see that fairway right there? Draw it right into the fairway. It looked like he signaled a draw. I don't think he probably meant that. I think he's just telling Ryan to just hit it in the fairway. No, maybe a draw. I mean, you see the 12-mile-per-hour wind blowing from left to right. Really, we do need to draw this one to take out a little bit of the wind's effect. So, here we go. Get the nervous jitters out, the practice swing. That's good enough. Look at the legendary caddy Jerry pointing to the draw off the tee, and we just draw it to perfection against the wind.
Let's go down to Henny.
You're going to need 1 or 2 clubs more because this green is sitting up.
Yeah, 115, uphill 23 feet. 12-mile-per-hour wind blowing from left to right, a little bit in our face as well. It's going to be a very difficult shot here. You cannot miss this left. So, I'm going to draw it just a touch and play it a little bit safe because I don't want to overdraw it and miss it to the left. The wind better grab it. Well, if you're going to miss left, miss there. Oh, no. No. So, that was interesting. The wind really affected it in our face.
The mission is simple here. He has to get up and down.
It did not affect it from left to right really at all. That really threw me off. And the ball is buried here. This is not where you want to be. This is exactly what I was trying to avoid. And okay, it's got to be a chip shot up that slope, bounce it, roll it up. Not an easy shot to hit, I can tell you that. One time. That's it. That's it.
Wow, I thought that was in. And just a short one left for par.
That is why I always say this game is much more satisfying if you just get rid of the super flop. Because if you have the super flop, you're just going to super flop that right up next to the hole. You're not going to experience that satisfaction of hitting the perfect chip shot right up that slope to perfection like you would play it in real life, right? And just perfect. I love the short game, the chip shot, the way this game plays. Wow. So good. And that's beautiful. We almost made it. We had a couple chip-ins in the practice round. One for eagle, actually.
Here's a look at the second hole, a par 5.
A dog leg from right to left, a trio of bunkers down the right-hand side that you're trying to avoid. From there, second shot goes into a very narrow gap, which leaves you a third shot back up the hill to a green that's slim in size but deep from back to front. A big zone on the left-hand side, a low area that you want to avoid at all costs.
That's great. Beautiful. Right down the middle of the fairway. We got a birdie on this one in the practice round, right? I believe we did.
Rich, talk to me about the Open Championship. Some of those moments that you'll never forget when you played.
Another life
I'll
story
never forget the
Rich.
first one that I played in 1999 at Carnoustie is what they called it back then. And I thought that I was ready. I was playing great going into the tournament, and all of a sudden it was just diabolical. I'd never seen a golf course this hard in my life. I felt pretty good about shooting a couple of scores in the 80s and didn't feel disappointed whatsoever. But I also said, if this is how it is every year, I want no part of it because I'm nowhere near good enough to contend ever. Obviously, that's not how it goes, but I got to say the first Open Championship at Carnoustie was my most memorable in not such a positive-ish way.
That was beautiful. A cool life story there from Rich, but I got to point out, we had the same exact shot in the practice round. Same exact. And, well, not same exact. It's more up the hill. This is much better because we were hitting into a downslope. Now we're actually hitting into an upslope. This is going to be a lot easier than what we had in the practice. Basically, if we hit this off this slope, then it'll grab and catch and spin right to left and go in.
Man, that was
Not
a
the
good
go-in
shot.
part. Watch it roll. Gonna be fast today.
8 feet to the cup.
Little birdie looking here.
These are the ones we gotta make. If we want to win tournaments this week, it's got to start here. One time. Beautiful.
He is moving up the leaderboard as we move on to the next hole.
Get your coffee, whatever you're drinking. Cheers, everybody, and thank you for the one times. Let's go.
Here's a look at the third hole of par 3.
Hole 3, just one lone bunker there, a short left of this green, but lots of runouts on short, left, right, and long. Distance control is imperative to find this green.
Yeah, beautiful golf hole, beautiful golf course. I love this course. It is just so fun to play and just a great major championship course. 164, downhill 4 feet, wind in our face, 13 miles per hour. I like a 6-iron here into this wind. I kind of like a choke tee shot. Yeah, choke tee shot 5-iron. No, probably 6-iron, or not 6, probably, can't make up my mind. Probably 6-iron. Ryan, are you okay? 6, I believe it's 6. Just hit the ball, hit it shallow, de-loft it, and be on our way.
The club choice is a 6-iron.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. I don't know what I said before the shot. That's what I meant. Right there. That's exactly what I meant.
Better than that. Amazing shot.
What even words did I
Birdie
use?
putt coming up. This could be a big one.
Okay, it's 6-iron. That's what I was trying to say. Make the putt. Focus up. Do you want to win or do you want to lose, Ryan? Come on. We want to win today.
He improves his score to 2 under par for
That
the event.
Scotty Cameron putter has
Always
got to
like
be on
see
fire this
your name
week.
moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Here's the fourth hole. It's a par 4.
Challenging tee shot right here, out of bounds, comes in close down the right-hand side. A couple of menacing bunkers down the left. From there, your second shot goes into an opening. Anytime the flag is placed on the left-hand portion of the green, you will not be able to see the flag stick. This is a strong hole.
Yeah, we played this in the practice round. Very difficult golf hole here.
A lot to like about that one.
Beautiful.
This shot from about 210 yards away.
Pretty good win back into the player's face.
212. Uphill 1 foot. 12-mile-per-hour wind in our face. I think this is a choked approach 2-iron. Keep it under the wind a little bit. Roll it from right to left. I'm going to hit it a little bit shallow. Right stick up just about halfway. That's perfect. It's gonna hit right to left, and I don't know how much it's gonna roll. Probably not very much with the wind, but still pretty good. Yeah. That's why I hit it shallow there. I wanted a little bit more hop and roll, and I wanted it to fly against the wind a little bit better.
A lot of ground to cover with this putt.
I should have also de-lofted that a bit more, just a little
It's
bit.
hard to even stand straight on this slope. Big right to left break.
Yeah, Henny's right. I mean, this is a big right to left slider. 32 feet, downhill 2 inches. These are the ones we've been making, though. One time. One time.
That was close.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Yeah, Rich is right, but hey, what a putt. We'll take that. Par.
Okay, the putt goes in. Time for the next hole. As we head to the next hole, our leader has a 2-shot advantage.
What's your prediction on the leader?
Now on the tee
score-wise,
of the fifth
not
hole,
who will be the
the
leader.
par 4.
If the winds are favorable, tee it high and let it fly. A wide open fairway out to the left-hand side as you get closer to the green. A wide opening for your second shot, giving you endless opportunities to get your second shot close. A very long green at 45 yards.
You know, we went for this in the practice round, and we made it. That was with a much different wind. This wind is almost impossible. It's just going to bounce off this slope into that bunker, into the stands. So I don't think we go for this one. We did chip it in for eagle. I think the choke tee shot is probably the way. Take some off the driver a little bit. And it faded enough. That carried a lot more than I wanted it to. Wow, that's unfortunate.
Setting up in some very deep rough.
Okay, I thought I had the right course management. Clearly did not. If we're going to hit it in the rough anyways, we might as well go for it. Good news is we have a great lie. I mean, you can see that there on the bottom right of the screen. I mean, it's perfect. Ball is sitting up, 95-yard carry here on this lob wedge approach, and we need 79 with the 12-mile-an-hour wind. I think we go 56-degree wedge, choked approach, and it should be the play. Going to come off to the right. The wind's going to blow it a little bit to the left.
Oh, you got that one hot. That's taken off.
I mean, that thing snapped out. Kind of a flyer's lie out of that, but it's hard to tell because it was an overswing and an increased rhythm.
Trying to get 2-3 under par with this putt.
We can make this.
Okay, Henny. What's he looking at with this putt?
It's looking like about a 32-footer.
You know, this is one of those holes that we're going to look at in round 2 a lot differently and really think about it a little bit more. One time.
So close.
Great effort. You know, that has been our putter recently. We've been very close. When we miss it, we barely
Looks like
miss
a
it.
pretty straightforward
And
5-footer to me.
it's a
These
tough
par
miss.
putts, they keep around going.
Now 6 strokes back after
That's
that
got to be a
hole.
birdie hole, right? It's sneaky tough, don't get me wrong, but we've got to birdie that one.
And now onto the par 3, 6th hole.
No bunkers surrounding this green right here, but don't let that fool you. Plenty of runoff areas on all sides of this green. Tough hole.
You know, a lot of talking going on, if y'all paid attention, between Ryan Gamer and Jerry. I mean, you can see a lot of conversation happening between the two. You know, I don't really know what was said there between Ryan and Jerry, though, but it looked like Jerry was just telling Ryan, do you want to win or do you want to lose? Act like it right here. Put this one in the hole. 179, uphill 3. Now that we have the choke tee shot leveled up, think this is the way to go. The wind's going to carry it. It's going to hop up. This should be the club. Well, smooth 7.
Going with the
That's
7.
it. That's it. That is beautiful. It's not going to stop like I wanted it to. With that wind, it's almost impossible on firm
Well,
and
that
fast,
sets up
but
a
still a
birdie
good
putt,
shot.
even if it is from long range. And now this for a share of 7th in the standings.
21 feet. Downhill 4 inches. It's rocking from right to left, and then it breaks back at the very end. Most of the break is at the beginning. Cannot overhit this or it's going off the green. Oh no. Oh no. Hit something.
Ooh.
Good thing it was only plus 3% overpowered. Wow.
Coming up here.
I felt it too. I was off there. Okay. These are putts we
He's
usually
in a
drop.
share of 8th place in this event.
We're close, but 200 through 6 is not enough to win the tournament. We've got to catch on fire
The
here. Come on.
7th hole is a par 5.
Deep bunker on the right-hand side must be avoided at all costs. Second shot, you're landing it into a very narrow
hit the send
opening,
button
so
here.
you got to be careful and not lose your focus. Third shot, straight uphill to a green with a bunker on front right and plenty of runoff areas surrounding it.
This one appears
Come on,
to be
find the fairway.
fairway bound.
Find the fairway. Was Andrew right? Andrew says it's fairway bound, and it was. A power drive that we leveled up before this video, and we also leveled up our driver. Oh,
You know,
boy. Or
Andrew,
before this round.
I think he's
We
going to
did
go
it
for
during
this
the video.
one.
But if people skip past that into the round, you might have missed that. So it's good to point that out. You all like, well, how is Ryan hitting it further? Well, I finally leveled up the driver. 253, uphill 19 feet. I don't like a 3-wood here. I like a 2-iron. With this wind up the hill, it's going to land. If we can land it like right here, roll it up from left to right, all the way up into this area, that's not going to be a tough eagle putt. Hit the send button right. It's going to come off way to the left. One time. That's it. That's the shot. Get a good bounce, though. That's the bounce. And that's the roll. Oh, boy.
Not shy about that shot on the par 5 and 2.
Using
That is
all
why
of his
golf
muscles
is
to get that one home
One of the
too.
most satisfying sports ever, right?
Chance now to get into the top 5 on the leaderboard.
When you set it
Penny
up right,
is
hit
green
it right,
side.
so
This is
satisfying.
about 24 feet for him here.
This is straight in. 24 feet, uphill 1 foot. It's left to right, and then right to left. Then back at the very end the other way. This is not going to break much at all. It's going to break more as it slows down at the end. One time.
And from long range here.
Getting better and better.
Get in!
And it drops in.
Do you want to win or do you want to lose? Simple question. Come on. And a simple answer, right? Yes. Well, yes, we want to win. I guess it's a double question. Do you want to win or do you want to lose?
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our featured player in a tie for 5th.
That is beautiful.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Nate Lashley still at the top. Sammy, Shane,
Here's a look at the par 4.
and
8th
Colin.
hole.
Do not miss your tee shot to the left whatsoever. There's nothing fun about it over there. Out to the right-hand side, you got a couple of bunkers that you want to avoid. The next shot, though, is fairly easy. Even though the green sits above the
driver.
player, it's pretty flat.
Slight
Not a
draw.
lot of movement in this green. A good birdie opportunity.
You don't need to send this one. Just put it in the fairway, right? Look at the club twirl. Ryan likes it. Yeah, there's no reason to get fancy there.
Not a bad result right there.
Even though some would call a driver off the, like a partial driver fancy,
And right
I
now,
hit those
it's
shots all
minus
the time.
4.
One of my favorite shots. 149, uphill 6 feet, 13-mile-per-hour headwind. It's in our face and blowing from left to right as well. It reminds me of the wind we had on hole 1, and that did not turn out in our favor, right? So With that being said, I'm going to go choked approach, 7, on a draw against the wind here. Too much draw. Too much draw. That's the same shot we hit on hole 1 with the same result.
That's a missed green.
We are never drawing it against the wind this round. We have to realize we're not hitting them good. And the ball is buried here. That's unfortunate. This is exactly what we had on hole 1. The exact same shot. We know how to do it. We just got to execute it. That's it.
That just missed.
Great touch. You're not going to get it much closer than that unless you hit the pin. You're never going to stop it on that slope.
Needs
we hit
this
it well.
putt to save par and save momentum.
Come on, Ryan.
Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
I've had a look from both sides. This is a right to lefter.
Visualize. Visualize the ball rolling. Wait till you see you have it in there. Send it one time. Beautiful.
Well done.
Perfection.
Get that one to go in.
Got to be able to save par from anywhere if you want to win majors.
Our leader has a 2-shot advantage on the field.
We're down 4. Plenty of golf left. Call in the birdie train, everybody. Colin moves down. Wyndham Clark moves up.
The closing hole on this opening 9 is a par 4.
Yes, not long, but back in the prevailing wind most times. Missing it down the left-hand side. The rough is nasty, and the berms are atrocious. You find the bunkers where you're going to make bogey anyways. The second shot back into the breeze. No bunkers surrounding this green, but a low spot out to the right.
Oh, this one might roll into that second cut.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about. That's going to be the heavy stuff.
And that's just sneaked into the second cut of rough.
Yeah, you hate to see it. You know, it was a good drive. I was hoping to leave myself a nice little lob wedge approach shot, and we might have done it. Yeah, with this lie, I think this is the way. A little loft, steeper angle of attack, go right for it. Nice little draw as well. That's it. That's the one. That is lovely.
All right, we can work with that. A putt to get to 5 under par. Let's check in with Henny.
He's looking at around 14 foot, I'd say.
This is a slider. I mean, this thing's breaking 2 to 3 feet, 14-footer, downhill 1 inch. This is a big-time slider.
Big, sweeping, hooking putt.
So close.
Way
Good
too
effort.
much
I
on
pulled
that
it.
one.
7
Not
degrees.
a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a 2-shot advantage for our leader.
Back in 3rd place there, 5
the
under.
10th hole is a par 4.
No fairway
Lashley still at
bunkers
the top.
on this tee shot as it doglegs from left to right. As you turn to the right and make your way towards
This is
the
how
green,
the pros play it in
is
real life, right?
Very narrow green, but with plenty of distance in it. You can make birdie if you find the right section of the green. If you do not, though, 3 putts will happen.
I remember seeing a lot of pros playing to this right fairway in real life. I believe it was on hole 10. They were playing into the opposite fairway. I can see why, but also, like, both fairways seem tough to hit anyways. Do we do what a lot of the pros did in real life? Do we go to that fairway? Because I'm pretty sure that's how they, like, a lot of pros that I saw went this way. Or do we play it this way? I think we play it this way. I think our odds of hitting the rough are high anyways, and I like this angle into the pin better than this angle. That pin, if it's a different pin location, I'd say yes, but not with this pin. Let's hit it a little bit shallow here. We'll see. We may regret it, you know? We may regret it. And we're definitely going to regret it.
Well, they can't all be good. And right now at -4.
No, never mind. No, this is a much better angle. This is fine. The ball is sitting nice in the rough there. 190. Downhill 3. We got plenty of green to work with. This is just fine. This is a nice 4-iron, a nice smooth 4. It's going to go off this hill left to right, and then the wind's going to blow it a little bit to the right. This is great. I like this. Ryan was born in the rough, everybody. Raised in the sand. Think he's afraid of the heavy rough?
He really played that one well out of the rough.
Course management worked out to perfection. The reason we didn't go to the right, because if we missed in the rough,
Staring down
difficult
a
shot to
very
the pin.
long putt
If we
here.
missed to the rough to the left,
Henny,
I
how
said
tough
we
will
have
this
plenty of
putt
green
be?
to work with. It's
You
played
know,
out.
it's tough to see. A tricky read, but it's uphill and a left to righter.
Yeah, it is tricky. 32 feet, uphill 1 foot. It's left to right most of the way, that breaks back at the very end. It's not going to break as much, though, since we got to hit this so firm. One time.
Putt on a good line. This is looking better and better.
Nobody look at the swing to the right.
Yahtzee.
Definitely did not misread it. No, perfect read. Yeah, definitely didn't push it right in. Well, that showed that it really wasn't breaking much at all from left to right when we were hitting it that firm. I pushed that 10 degrees. We're lucky we pushed it. You know, my thumb knew. Sometimes your thumb just
Here's a
knows,
look at
you
the
know?
way things stand. He is currently in the tie for 3rd place.
Some of you might say, well, what did the thumb know in the Impossible Challenge round at the Beast from Within last Friday? Well,
Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Probably the most difficult tee
That's
shot
fair.
on this course. A very narrow area out to the left-hand side. Only the biggest hitters can carry that dog leg down the right.
going.
From there, you have a green that sits up above the player with one lone bunker on the left-hand side and a huge drop-off on the right.
get lucky, get lucky. I tell you, I am not really playing links golf today, though, am I? Like, I am hitting more power shots than I've ever hit. And it's paying
Well
off
played,
like
mate.
that right there, but you don't really want to do that here when
Time
you
for
play
the
in the
second
open.
shot at the 11th.
But it's working, so why change it? 104, uphill 1 foot, wind at our back. The wind at our back, 13 miles per hour, makes this really tough. I like to choked approach, keep it under the wind a little bit, hit it about halfway steep angle of attack there, so right stick down about halfway. All right, here we go. Maybe take off a little bit more. That's perfect.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
Just beautiful.
Yeah,
That's
good
why I
job.
love
This
the choke
wind is getting
approach.
up out here.
Upgrade it all the way, everybody, and use it when you have the right distance. It is one of the best shots in
8
the
feet
game.
to the cup.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Just a little bit right to left. Got to make this. Let's go.
Nice
Come
one.
on.
4th birdie of the day.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
2 back.
And that moves them to -6 for the tournament.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
I tell
Hole
you,
number 12 is a par 5.
see Ryan
This
Gamer
is a
and Jerry
nice
just locked
reprieve
in
after
today.
a tough stretch.
They are
Missed
locked
those
in.
bunkers down the right-hand side, and going for the green is definitely an option.
Jerry said
Again,
send it.
no
Going for the
bunkers
green.
surrounding the screen, but some massive runoffs
Oh,
to the
on the
right-hand
par
side.
5.
The left-hand side would be the best place to miss.
I thought he meant off the tee, and I was like, wait, what? That's perfection. It's going to bounce left to right, be in the fairway. You know, we are really playing links golf, just a very different
Nicely
type.
done.
We're going for the big shots, which you can do on link style courses,
He's setting up
but
for his second shot.
you got to pick
Wind
the
is
spots
going
and the slopes you
straight
hit on
at
the
his
fairway.
back.
We're hitting the right slopes. We only have 157 yards into this hole after that drive. Yeah, Finally upgrading the driver is a game changer. Thank you all for staying on me with that. And actually respecing my skills to get rid of shots we don't use in this series, and upgrading all the power drive and the driver off the deck and the choked approach or choked tee shot, making a big difference, everybody. Here we go. 157. Downhill 3. 2 off the leaders. I like to choked approach 8-iron. If we can hit this right into the slope. Right there. I'm not going to touch the shot shaping at all. I want it to hit that slope, bounce up, and be perfect. It's too much.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
I did not hit the partial I
that
wanted. Overswing and just not a good executed shot. That's rough.
That's some good golf right there.
I don't know about that.
An eagle
Luke.
putter waits. Henny's down there. You got a read?
I've got it going right to left here.
You know, we had such a good look from the fairway. We were in the perfect spot, and all it takes is a little miss hit, right? Little miss hit on rhythm, little miss hit on the transition, and it's gone. And this is a putt that if we hit it too far, good luck, right? That's all I'm going to say. We've got to put this out to the right, let it trickle on down the slope, and hope we get lucky, you know? Stay. It should stay. That's just perfect. I mean, you cannot hit any better speed than that. Like,
There's a putt of about
it's
6
crazy.
feet coming up.
Okay.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
That's the putt of the day.
Mark it down.
I mean,
That's
the
birdie
level
number
of
5.
difficulty of that one is like a 20 out of 10. 3
He's
birdies in a
currently
row.
in
Come on.
second place here.
Hey, I told you all to call in the birdie train. You all weren't lying, right? You all called it in all right. 7 under, 1 back.
Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
Straight down the hill, dotted with bunkers, both left, right, and center. This green chases away from you just slightly.
Almost aced this in an impossible challenge round on this golf course. Do you all remember that if you watched it? Almost aced it. 203, downhill 32 feet. Wind in our face, 11 miles per hour. I like the downhill 4-iron here. Against the wind, take a little bit off, land it short, roll it from right to left and in. Or we're going to roll it from left to right. I don't think it has enough on it. Well, actually,
Not a bad play,
pretty
that
good.
one. An opportunity here to move into a tie for first. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
As Henny
There's
takes
a
us through the
slope
break,
here, and it's
gotta get a
going to go
screenshot.
right to left on the slope.
And he says right to left on the slope, and we did see that. I love this golf hole. It is just so beautiful. I feel like every single time I play this course, I take a screenshot on this hole every single time. Like, it never fails. I think every time I've played this course in this game on the channel, you all have seen a screenshot on this one hole because it is just absolutely gorgeous. Like, are you kidding me? It's just a beautiful shot, the planting, and just so you can see the entire course, the ocean in the backdrop as well. Like, it is just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Like, just a great golf hole, and definitely going to take multiple screenshots here. And then we're going to send this putt in for a massive, massive birdie. One time.
Like the look of this one.
Get in!
Sitting at -8
I
for the
pushed
day.
it right in
Moving up
again,
the
everybody.
leaderboard. I like
so
it.
green rating is good. Thumb decision making even
The
better.
14th is a par 4.
Like
And
my
a
thumb at the
really
end just
difficult
knows.
tee shot here.
Knows.
Do not hit it right in the bunker or left in the bunker. Avoid both of those, and you have a second shot that plays uphill with runoffs once again going in all directions. The worst miss you could have is left in that greenside bunker.
You know, I think it's the subconscious of the brain just, like, I always joke about that. Like, whenever you misread it and you pull it or push it in, it's like the subconscious area of your brain's like working in the background that causes your thumb like, oh, I need to push this, I need to pull it. Yeah, right, that's actually happening, but still, we can pretend. It's good to pretend that's happening. Makes you feel a lot better.
Couples rhythm right there.
But what does Rich always say? It's better to be lucky than good. And we've been good this round, and we've been lucky sometimes too. You gotta have both in golf. Tied for the lead here.
Second shot here on the 14th hole.
174. Uphill 3. Hitting into a 15-mile-per-hour wind. I love a choked approach 4-iron here. In this wind, let's hit it steep. I want this ball to spin. And that's the play. That's perfect.
This is beautiful to watch.
It has been fantastic
Beautiful.
to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Without the pull and a little bit more distance, that would have been in.
And a chance to reach 9 under for the championship with this putt. And he's
This
down
is a
there.
great look.
You got a read?
Don't be fooled. It starts straight, but there's definite movement to the right at the end.
11 feet uphill 3 inches. The biggest tip I can give to everybody, how I approach all my putts. It's in my putting tutorial. You line up. You imagine the ball rolling through those lines. You make adjustments. And then you send it. You don't always make it, obviously. Crushed it. Rhythm. We had the perfect
this
line.
putt coming up for his par.
That's the most painful thing in golf right there. When you have the line, you set it up perfect, but you crush it on the rhythm. That ball was never given a chance. We still almost made it. Perfect line. Perfect every part of the swing besides rhythm. But the rhythm is going to get you sometime, right? And it got us there. You hate to see it. Looks like Ryan Gamer on the dance floor, right? Or touchdown dancing in Madden 2026 now. Just no rhythm.
Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par.
But wow, the rhythm of
No
Ryan
movement
Gamer's
up
jump
or
shot
down on the leaderboard for
in
this
NBA
player.
2K26 is pretty
To
good.
15, a par 4.
A gettable hole for the longer players because they could reduce this hole in length considerably.
I'm telling you all right now, the NBA 2K videos this week and the NHL series videos this week are electric. And you have so many great videos that are coming at you all this week. It is a good week here for career modes on the channel. Trust me, you would not want to miss them. I would watch them all because they are all electric this week. Or at least the ones I've recorded already. Can't speak to the ones I haven't, but here we go. Let's send it in. Yeah, the ones I've recorded, haven't edited yet. Oh boy. That's all I'm going to say is oh boy. Let's finish strong, everybody. I'd like to get
The
to 10
second
under.
at 15.
Because that's probably what the leader is going to be at. And the leader will be us. 126, downhill 8 feet. Wind blowing from right to left big time. Our fade is going to be perfect. I like our normal fade pitching wedge. Wind's going to really affect this thing. Good strike.
Needs a little ground help to the left.
The open club face
All right,
hurt
the
us a
putter
little
can
bit.
come out now.
Still fine.
This putt is from 16 feet away.
Look at the focus. In all the
for a
cutscenes
birdie.
this week, you've seen the
All right,
focus
John,
on the
which
virtual
way
athlete
is
Ryan
this
Gamer.
putt going to go?
I'm not seeing too much in this from this vantage point. It should go a little bit to the right.
Yeah, this thing's not breaking much at all. Left edge, if anything. Yep. One time.
Oh, almost.
Perfect putting stroke.
This putt from 3 feet away.
Look at the lines coming back the other way. It did not just show us that. Those lines were barely moving. There's another ghost break, right? That's rough. But I mean, hey, it happens. That's golf sometimes. Didn't it show that break? You can see it now. That's helpful now. That's helpful. Even John said it wasn't breaking, basically. That's frustrating. That's one of those that we'll be looking back
Here's
at.
a look at the leaderboard, and he is tied for
if
the
we
lead.
lose. Plenty of golf left. We're tied for first place. A lot of pros left to play today. Victor Hovland
16,
moving up there. He had a good week
par
last
three.
week. And he's had a
16
good
gives me
last couple weeks here in
nightmares.
this series.
Is a long par 3 with danger everywhere. You don't ever
love
want to
this.
bail it out to the right-hand side and find the middle of
shallow.
that
You
mound, or
lofted a
you'll be
bit.
making 4 or worse every day of the week.
I love this, actually. Little choked approach, 2-iron, lend it short, roll it up. That's a great cut. That's the play. That's the play right there. We're getting fancy here at Royal Portrush.
Not
What a
super
golf
tight,
shot.
but a
I mean, are you
makeable
kidding
putt.
me?
Here's a putt to get to 9 under
Okay.
par. Down to Henny.
Setting up this putt 17 feet from the cup.
Clear the mechanism. One time. One time,
Good to see
baby.
that birdie on the scorecard.
Thank you all
Okay,
for the one
moving on
times,
to
you
the
legends.
next, but before we do, let's look at the updated leaderboard, and now a solo leader. To 17, a par 4.
Love this tee shot. Hit it to the crest of a mound, and from there, it's all downhill from there. I've seen players in the past, as it blows so hard sometimes, take putter down the hill for their second shots. What an incredible view standing from the top of that hill.
Putter down the hill from the top? Okay, that would be awesome. I got to look up some highlights of that. Now, I think we send it on the power drive. Bank it off that slope, roll it all the way down. Yeah. And one thing I want to remind you all, I know over 60% of my viewers watch on TV or console. So if you're on TV or console, be sure you use the controller and TV remote to drop a like, because likes really help. They are more important here on YouTube now than ever. And there's a new feature on YouTube. You can click the hype button. I don't know if it's available on all devices. You get one free hype up a day. And I believe your first like leads to a hype as well. But it really helps videos. It's the YouTube's new algorithm. So if you notice your recommended section change, mine's changed dramatically from where I watch because of the new hype feature. So I know it'll be interesting to see how it plays out for recommended. But yeah, we'll see. But click the hype button. It really helps. But here we go. That's a new feature. Four. The fans were thinking they got that free dinner, right? I'm surprised they didn't step into it. Jerry was probably hollering, step into it. Step into it. Jerry loves those all-you-can-eat dinners, but here we are with a very, very difficult shot. This was the downside of going for it, but you know what? We've hit these shots a lot, and it's just a nice, smooth pitch shot, a little loft. Land it short, roll it up. Downslope's going to add some distance. One time. That's a terrible transition. Good thing it's firm fast, right? We got lucky.
Okay, nothing spectacular, but safe.
Without firm and fast and down a hill, that was a
16 feet
nightmare.
to the cup.
Looking
got
for
lucky.
another birdie here.
Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
It's looking like left
Not
to
much.
right putt on this one.
Yeah, not much movement at all. And, you know, better to be lucky than good, right? One time.
So far, so good.
Yes!
Okay,
An
back-to-back
unexpected
birdies
birdie.
on the scorecard.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
No change atop the leaderboard.
You know, Jerry's
after
over there
that
talking
hole.
to those fans. Did it scare you? Did that ball coming at you that fast, did it scare you?
The closing
He's trying
hole
to
at
make
Royal
sure that
Portrush
dinner is
a par
happening
4.
tonight, right?
Bail your tee shot out to the left-hand side, as finding those bunkers is a massive no-no. From there, you're going to have a longish second shot to a green that just has one lone bunker on the right-hand side. Big sweeping mounds on the left, though, will carry it down into a low area. Anything coming up short will be on a flattish area. Pretty easy to get it up and down.
This is a simple hole. You don't need a driver here at all. Just pull out the 3-wood.
Okay, that'll play.
And we are 10 under. That was my goal going into this round.
I've got about
That's
160
what we
yards
need.
to the hole here.
The issue is we need
Wind
this
is
every
blowing
round.
from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
Yeah, I'm going to fade this right against the wind. It's going to add some distance as well. This is a perfect 9-iron. Hit it a little bit steep. One time. That's it.
This is a 9-iron
That's
on the
perfect.
way. This is a crafty
Maybe not
play,
perfect.
trying
I
to
thought it was
run
gonna
it down
carry
there.
more. Thought it was going to carry more over that slope, but yeah, that's not perfect at all.
Staring down a very long putt here.
To get to 11 under, 36-footer, uphill 2 inches. This has been the best part of our game lately, and I would argue the best part of our game today as well. One time. For the final time.
Opportunity here and a good-looking putt. Getting better.
One time,
goes
baby!
We need to see that again.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
The putter is still hot. I would get me a Scotty Cameron putter in real life. They're like $1,000. Wish I had one. What a shot. Let's see what the rest of the field does let's see what the rest of the field does, though. Let's go, everybody.
Here's a look at the leaderboard at the end of round 1, and he finds himself in first place.
And just the narrowest of margins in that lead. A lot of players lurking.
Perfect golf. Again, perfect golf. We did not have a bogey today, right? We have been playing such good golf, such smart golf lately, and our putting has been exceptional. That is why we are scoring well. It's the putter. It is course management. It's everything together. We're avoiding the bad spots to hit from. Now, today we had to hit from a couple bad spots, but we executed to perfection, everybody. That is a picture-perfect round of golf to start this tournament, but I need to point out, we were up 3 strokes going into round 2 at the PGA Championship, and we fell apart in round 2 and 3. We had a good final round, but it's too little too late. 11 under, a 3-stroke advantage. There's tons of golf left here in the Open Championship. It is not a sprint, it is a marathon. 3 rounds remaining. Can Ryan Gamer win his 3rd major of his rookie year? Ryan Gamer first place. Nate Lashley, Victor Hovland, Semi Valimaki, Carl Jan, if I'm saying that correctly, Wyndham Clark, Colin Morikawa, Shane Lowry, Tommy Fleetwood, and Hayden Springer make up the top 10 there. Great golf. I mean, it's just, the swing was good. The putter was even better. We hit some incredible shots there in that round, and you know, it all started with a great practice round at the beginning of this video that set the tone here for this tournament, and it was an absolute I don't want to say perfection. It was absolutely great, though. Let's go with that. Perfection's, you know, like, I would say, what is perfection? Birdieing every hole, right? I don't know. I don't know what you would consider perfection, but I will say it was close to perfection. I mean, bogey-free, 11 under there, round 1 of the Open Championship. You can't play much better than that. I will say that. But let's take a look at the scorecard here and then the event stats. But that eagle was massive on 7 because we started out 2 under through the first 3, and then it was par city for the next 3 holes. And then that huge eagle on 7, finishing out the front 9 with the 32, a -4. And then the back 9, you all called in the right birdie train here at Royal Portrush. 4 birdies to start the back 9, par. It We closed out the tournament with the 3 most important birdies that gave us the lead as well. A 28 on the back 9, a 7 under, a 60 on the scorecard, 11 under here to start the Open Championship. Thank you all for all the one-times. I could just feel that you all were one-timing like crazy. Oh boy, I mean, this tournament is far from over. We had a perfect start. We've done this before though. We've got to close. Fairway 71, that's Link's Golf, right? 88 greens, and I talked about course management being good. It was, for the most part, but also I think I was a little aggressive, and it paid off today, but that could really hurt us in the future. So second round course management is going to be interesting to see the spots that we take. You know, of course, Jerry is going to provide Ryan with multiple caddy books after this round and tell Ryan the right strategy. So we'll see how Ryan attacks it. But proximity to hole 21, that's really good. 1 putt percentage 61. Are you kidding me? That is amazing. 100 short, 100 medium, 50% long. 7 out of 14 long putts hit. That is how you win major championships right there. That is incredible. 100% scrambling on only 2 greens missed. Those were both of the 2 really good chip shots we hit. And then par breakers 55, birdie conversion of 62, amazing. We had 1 eagle, 9 birdies, 8 pars. The best part, bogey-free golf in round 1 of the Open Championship. It does not get much better than that, everybody. But it is a marathon, not a sprint. We have tons of golf left. We got to think back to the PGA Championship. And I wonder if Ryan needs to wear that gear the entire time to remind him, right? I don't know what our round 2 clothes are. It probably is something different. A Sunday red, of course, on Sunday. But yeah, it's gotta remember the PGA Championship, everybody. Round 2 coming up in the next video, but in the meantime, be sure you check out Ryan Gamer's other sporting endeavors. The NHL episodes and NBA 2Ks that I've been able to record before recording this one are electric. Coming at you probably very soon after this video goes live. And they are really good, the episodes coming up across all the career mode series. Check them out. A lot of exciting things going on here at the Gamer Ability YouTube channel. And I'm just having a blast with all the series, which is why you all are still seeing so many. I'm not bored of any of them, and none of them have stopped because I'm loving them all. So, yeah. I will see you all in the next video on the channel. Drop a like before you go. It really helps. And subscribe for plenty more sports game content. And as always, have a fantastic day, everybody.